morning, friends. We're back for another day of Oxygen Not Included. We're loading in at cycle 894 on our max difficulty Bad Seed Oasisse world. When we left off yesterday, we were finishing up our meteor blaster system, and we're just gonna make sure that gets finished up and then figure out what we're doing next. Oh, we're taking a long time to load. Here we go. Oh yes, we were adding another bathroom too, I remember now. A Ruby earned a skill point. Unpause, if you'll let me, game. There we go. Check skill points. Ruby. I think Ruby's fine. Okay. We'll just leave that. Oh, hey Leofar, good morning. We were also building a power room for ethanol power plants so that we could get more polluted dirt. Oh, my house cleaning people came this morning and I had to wait for them to finish because the vacuum cleaners and stuff are loud. But I'm here now. So every other Thursday, I start a little late because the housekeepers come in the morning. Okay, so how is space looking? Okay, we're building the conveyor rail to deliver all the blast shot. That's going to take a little while. We're cooling it nicely. We're making petroleum. Okay, this, we need to add another oxidizer tank so we can explore, so that we can mine stuff that's further away. I think we can reach this one. This one, I guess it has enough mass we could go there again. Okay, maybe we just cancel this for now. You haven't delivered databanks though. Just cancel the build. Can you deliver now? Why do you think it's... No, it's not unreachable. Priority 9, please. Put those databanks in. And we are building this stuff. Are we building it? Did I prioritize it? Probably. Okay. Okay, so this will be 6. And then this line will be a 7. Oh, it's a 6 right now. Okay. Now it's a 7. Okay. Yeah, you need a little bit there. And then we were fixing up the bathrooms so we'd have a little more capacity and we'd have wallpaper. The hatches seem to be doing good. You guys can come build some of this stuff. Let's also check in on our melting stuff. Okay. Going slowly, but going. I was thinking we might move a pump over here to pump some of the colder water out. Because this is getting a bit warm now. We're up to 21. 2 is our fish. Okay, we apparently need to... Oh, this needs to take Jawbo fillet. Okay, and where is Jawbo filet going now? Okay, and then maybe wrangle this guy. Well, that looks ridiculous. Are you still wrangled? Okay, that's weird. And then 4 is our slicksters. They're looking fine. These are running more now that we increased the priority on the petroleum generators. Okay. And space. Oh, space is shift 3, not just 3. We're gonna need to find all the copper to do this. We're starting to run pretty low on metal. I guess, can we get in there? No, that's refined phosphorus. Get a little more copper in the area. Can't reach that. Okay, that's what we can reach reasonably. So make sure to dig that so it'll drop. Can't get in there. What if we dig that one? Okay, it's slime that's off-gassing. That's fine. We'll clean it up eventually. And then, is this getting built yet? No, so we must still be working on the higher priority building projects. Now, did we get that Jawbo moved? Yes. Okay, you're happy. You're glum. You can eat from the feeder. Oh, you're eating right now. Allegedly. I don't know, fish are tricky. When I played before I took a break, fish were like totally bugged and didn't work at all. We should also probably get to setting up the sleep machine. We have our 6 sleepers now. Now, I want to make sure they're all in the same bedroom. I think we'll put them here in the middle. I have Hassan. Liam is a sleeper? Okay. Dean. Liam's already in this room. Lindsay. Ema. And who else? Turner. Turner's looking a bit green. Then we're gonna need to dispense pajamas. Oh, we need to run. Okay, we need to run an oxygen line, and then we need to dispense pajamas. Okay, where do we have extra oxygen? Probably this line here is our best for extra. It's gonna be a mess. Spaghetti time. Okay, that one goes that way. This one goes this way. This is gonna go this way. This, I guess we'll just insulate it because we can. Oh, we still need to go over those though. That's annoying. Kind of don't like what I did here. Let's take out this one. We'll run it in the walls. So we're gonna want to come here. We need to get these bridges moving all the right directions. Okay. This one's up. This one's up. This one is... Oh no, this one... Not right. This one's down. This one's up. Well, no, we can clip a couple more of these. Maybe we just clip this and plummet too. And then, okay, we activated this already. I don't know that we have metal for shipping right now. We need to dispense 6 pajamas though, and this, I don't know, it takes a long time. It's tedious. You can't just queue up 6. You do it one at a time. And then we want to move those into the base so the sleepers can get them on easily. So I guess let's put a bin here for pajamas. I think I've only used the sleep machine once before, so this will be interesting. Okay. Okay, you're picking pajamas. Yep. Nice options. They look exactly the same. Fence an item. Rebuild this real quick so I can put pajamas in there. And then let's add pajamas to the list so I can find them when I want to dress people. We're just gonna have to hand deliver dream journals for now because I don't think we will have the... I don't think we'll have the metal necessary to build the line. Pajamas, we have 2 so far. We need 6. And are we getting this line done? Looks like it. Starting to get some last shot delivered. We got 31, yeah. So I think the sleep machine will be very useful at this point. This is more duplicates than I usually take, but we're all about trying different stuff. We have 0 pajamas. Oh, because you're moving them? Okay, you're picking out some more. We dispense another. That'll put us at 4 or 5. We're at 3 right now. Okay, how's pajama dispensing going? You're coming? Okay. Looking through the options. We'll need 1 more. camo suits were good. They should pretty much just hang in the base. So let's make a schedule for the sleepers. So duplicate. Let's go 1, 2, 3 offset. And then it's gonna be, I mean, they're just gonna have downtime and sleep time. Pajamas, we have 5. We might need 1 more. Oh, okay. Does that one count if he's holding it? We'll give him a minute to bring it in. So this has 3. Oh, I don't know. And now you have 4. This still shows 3. That's weird. 1. Okay. This definitely has 5 in it, but this list only shows 3. Oh, now it shows 5. Okay, let's get 1 more. And we also need to build the pipes. And do all the other things, please. Just do all the things right now. This... We're building the line to deliver the blast shot. Oh, we were gonna launch this. Okay, we got databanks. Where are we going? That one? Okay, that's fine. We like copper. We'll see if anything melts, and if it will, we'll just rebuild it out of steel. Damage overheated. What got overheated? A critter condo? Wow. That's not what I was expecting to get overheated. Disable auto repair, and we'll change it to ceramic, I guess. On all of these. Oh, come on. Okay. I was expecting something in space to melt. But that should be keeping our slicksters much happier. And eventually it'll melt this. These still are not getting any chlorine. How's this going? No one's working on it. We would love metal, unless somebody's really good. We would love metal. Okay, I don't think we've started building this yet. Hey, Amargosa. This, okay, we already fixed this, so we can suppress current. It's gonna get rebuilt. Did I click? Yes, it's gonna get rebuilt. We can check on our base. Queued up quite a bit of stuff in here. We have 6 pajamas now. Okay, we still have to build the line for the oxygen to the sleep machine. I guess they can start making dream journals before the line's built, though. We can get a tiny bit ahead. Okay, so... Put the pajamas on the sleepers. I mean, we don't need to be paused. I think I didn't give any of the sleepers special clothes. So Hassan. Liam. Lindsay. Mima. And, oh, that's plastic. Turner. Okay. They should put their pajamas on at their earliest convenience. And then we can probably take pajamas off the list. Well, apparently we can't. The pajamas for some reason doesn't have the little X, so we're gonna have to manually uncheck it. Storage bin still has 2 pajamas that people need to put on. And then we'll move them to the sleep schedule. And then let's also check who's on rad pills. The sleepers don't need rad pills. The Jean, Mima, be off rad pills. Liam, Hassan, and Turner. Okay. Hello, Nephilim. We're putting some people, we're gonna have them assigned to making dream journals so they can run the sleep machine. That'll make everyone really happy. Okay, we just need to make sure everyone puts their pajamas on. Some people have not come to get dressed. I'm forcing them to take a nap. So, it's for their own good. One more person needs to put their pajamas on. I'm not sure who it is. Who are these assigned to? Liam needs pajamas. Okay, Liam, these are yours. Come put them on. I know. It's revolutionary. I was saying before you got here that I think I've only run the sleep machine one time before, so. Okay, I think we got all our pajamas on, so now we can put them on the sleeping schedule. So we want Turner. Want Lindsay. Liam. Dean. Come on, Mima. And who else do we have? Rivaldo? Oh, Hassan. Oh, we already got... No, Rivaldo is not a sleeper. I should work on decor. Okay, so also we're adding another bathroom and I'm building a statue and wallpaper. It's revolutionary. Okay, so they are now making their dream journals. We want to put... Okay, so we're going to put dream journals in here. And then we're going to put an auto sweeper. Let's see. Let's temporarily build a ladder so we can build the auto sweeper. So we have one statue and we're going to have toilet paper wallpaper. Amazing. And then we're going to run heavy watt wire to this auto sweeper, which will just negate all that decor. Okay, we can't... Okay, we have to take this tile out. Let's see the mess hall. The mess hall... Man, these mess halls have diamond arrow pots with bliss burst for floral scent, which makes them happy. Let's see the decor overlay. It's gonna be red. Okay. So, our pips are very fancy. And that's about all we have going for decor. But these machines put the food back in the freezer so it doesn't spoil. They're very important. Okay, maybe we can put a little bit of crown molding. Furniture. Oh, I know what we'll do. We're gonna put ceiling trim, but we're gonna use the fancy bug garland because it's fancy. Okay, I did not... Oh, no, we don't want that. I was gonna say I did not know you could put the garland above the plants, but apparently you can't. And I just saw Dupe get surf and turf to eat. That's privilege, man. What wallpaper should we put in the mess hall? We could do watermelons. The watermelons are a bit intense, though. Maybe we want something a little more subtle. Maybe lemons? Granite? Let's make sure to put this on a 4, because they really have other things that are more important than wallpapering. Okay, there we go. Oh, a building is broken at Critter Condo. Why aren't we fixing this now? Fix my critter condos. Although I guess they're not gonna have... Because... Does the critter condo still work while it's broken? Thought I saw someone just get cozy. Okay, and then build the ceramic one at a 9. Okay, so what are we working on? We're working on the shipping rail. I think we got it. Okay, so we're working on making last shot. No, no one's working on it. And then the next priority was these ethanol plants. Okay, so the ethanol should probably take the place of the coal. And then this one copies to where the coal was. And then this one, everything goes down by 10. So 40, 10. We'll run on the wheels if the batteries get really low. Okay, open some doors. Lock that one. Okay, did we build all the automation wire? That's like the most important thing here. Looks not quite done. Did we build all the power wire? Not quite. We'll keep an eye on it. Oh, we got 6 dream journals. No, everything outside the base is the industrial brick. Inside the base is the not industrial brick. Okay, I also want to prioritize this a little bit. Gotta build the wires, the pipes. It's fine, because we're cooling it. We still have the loop sucking the heat out of the industrial stuff. I think this is actually more efficient. I am using the heat. The heat goes into the cooling loop and the steam turbines suck the heat out of the cooling loop. The steam turbines are connected to the power spine, so it's fine. Okay, you can have improved farming. Hassan's skills are good. Okay. Okay, is the line here done? I believe so. So how do we need to do this? Cut that. Now you're gonna go into here. This has polluted water. You're gonna go into here. Well, I'm also still trying to melt the frozen core, though. I'm gonna take this wire, or this pipe out. I don't know why I keep calling it wire. Okay, this one's gonna take, out of 4, we're gonna take ethanol. That is like around the base and needs to get cleaned up. Now, we're also working on this stuff. Okay, we need a giant plate. Lead should be fine for this. This giant plate be a 6. We have dream journals. Should I add them to the list? Maybe. Make sure we're keeping up. Okay, so all the pipes are built. Are all the wires built? Yes. Okay. And all the automation wires built? Okay, so we can plug it in, the fuel. Gonna flow along now. What did I do wrong? Why is it not flowing? Oh, because this is backwards. I put one here, will that work? Liquid bridge at a 9. These dupes are fine. Okay, is it flowing now? No. Okay, so we need to do something different here. This is not, this bridge is not working. Okay, so also take out this bridge. We will rearrange it. Don't cancel that after all. Nope. Okay. Liquid bridge, pipe stays, bridge goes. Okay. So we're gonna move this bridge down one. And then bridge over. So we'll also need, okay, we'll need one there. Okay, did we ever get this plumbed? No. We only have one person who can do it, so I think I'm gonna yellow alert it. I mean, it almost might have been better to just deconstruct it and redo it. We got that plumbed. So this is gonna be oxygen to the sleep machine. Did we get this built yet? No. Okay, so please build this so that I can Take out the ladder segment. And also, please do this. Well, I mean, they can have stress reactions. And right now we have 0% stress. So I need bridges again. Okay, so bridge. This one's gonna go here, and this one will go here. And then that be fine. Everything will flow the right way then. This will be an 8. New printables. Oh, that was not what I wanted. I think we'll just take the egg. Okay. I have seen industrial bricks. I've built it like the steam saunas before. I just didn't want to do that this time. Like, a cool thing about this game is you can do all sorts of things different ways. Like, I don't know, after you build like 10 industrial bricks in a row, don't you just want to do something different? Pay earned a skill point. I think I'll just leave pay skills like that. Oh, Abe also had one. Abe can be left like that. Hassan was done. Turner, you can have more skills. You need exosuits. Ruby is done. Okay. Saunas aren't worth it. Yeah, I mean, so what I have the cooling loop with the conduction panels, and then it goes through a little tiny steam room. And then the steam turbines run. So you still get power from the heat you're creating. It's just in a different way. Like, there's more than one way to solve the same problems. And sometimes I just like to try different ways, you know? Okay, let's open this door because they're going to be going in there to drop off dream journals. So we'll just open that door too, even though it goes to nowhere. Okay, how are our blasters? Are they getting blast shot? Kind of. Not really, though. It's a work errand, but you're not working on it. Okay, Maya, I believe. May is the one who can do this. It's 28. Is it a priority 9? We should probably make it a priority 9. Yeah, sometimes I do something one way a whole lot, and then I'm like, well, let's just try some different ways. Like, I don't know, otherwise it gets boring. Okay, and we're running the ethanol distillers now, which means we're making polluted dirt. Okay, and this is priority 6? Okay. And how's our rocket doing? It's mining, that's good. How's our diamond doing? We're at 8 tons. Nobody's running the diamond press. Okay, so this should probably be like an 8, so it gets run pretty fast, but it's not as high a priority as making the blast shot. It's like second priority to that. Well, okay, so this will be a 7, because petroleum is an 8. Doing the refineries, so it'll be a 7. We might need another pyrotechnics person. We can be on the lookout. How's the pipe coming? Get in there. Okay, it just doesn't have anywhere to go yet. And, okay, we're dripping polluted water here because these make polluted water, which is fine. I have 6 right now. We'll see if we need a 7th. And I tried to pick people that had good athletics to start with, so that they wouldn't have too hard a time while they're on their downtime in the base. I've only used the sleep machine once before, so... we'll see how it goes. We're almost done building the stuff. We're just gonna hand deliver dream journals to a bin right here because we don't really have the metal to build a shipping line yet. Shipping lines are very expensive at 100 kilos per segment. Nobody built that bridge. Okay. Would like a storage bin. So these are going to make a lot of carbon dioxide here, but eventually it should sink down. It's just going to be slow. Okay, this is going to be dream journals. I guess we'll put them here at an 8. Okay, we'll put this at a 9. We'll put this at an 8 for dream journals. So they get moved quickly. Then we should get that going. So we got oxygen in it. Nope, we did not yet. Almost. And now we got the oxygen. Yes. Now we need to bring the dream journals. Do we have an errand for that? We do. Excellent. Okay, awesome. Okay, it's almost online. There we go. Okay. Meeting the initial quota of dream content analysis has triggered a surge of electromagnetic activity that appears to be enhancing performance for duplicants everywhere. If my duplicants can keep this building fueled with dream journals, perhaps we will continue to reap this benefit. A small side compartment has also popped open, revealing an unfamiliar object, a keepsake, perhaps? And then we're going to unlock maximum aptitude. So now all our duplicants should have the maximum aptitude buff. Let's check it out. Okay. Minus 25 stress, plus 5 athletics, plus 5 strength, science, piloting, and machinery. That should make everyone do their work much better. We just have to hope we can keep up on dream journals, and if not, we will add more sleepers. They do have 5 units of downtime, which is a bit more than I usually do. Wow. And how's our blast shot going? We're making it. Excellent. Are we getting the things full? Not really yet. We need a lot of blast shot to get this going. Okay, Sweetles are looking good. Jawbo, okay. Are you guys happy? One guy is glum and one guy is happy. I don't know why that's happening. Why does the feeder have no food? Maybe we will harvest a bit more. Maybe we need to keep like 4 in here. Okay. Just Pacu fillet. Hey Delicoth, good to see you. We just got the sleep machine running. Our duplicants have maximum aptitude now. Okay. Are you still glum? Okay, it says you're eating, but it says you're also looking for food, so I'm confused. Don't understand. Happiness is -2. You're crowded because you didn't use the fort either. Come on, man. Oh, man. I will feed you all the Pacu. That sounds terrible. My personal politics are pretty much anyone can do whatever they choose to do for themselves as long as it doesn't hurt another person or otherwise adversely affect them. Like, live and let live. I also care about people. All of the people, not just me. Okay. Hopefully we'll build these someday. 5. Just far away. I would like there to be a robot utopia where the robots do all the work and the people just get to do art and be creative and do what they want without, like, pressure. That leads to the robot rebellion. Okay, but no robot rebellion. Okay, you're happy. You are still not happy. You're fine. You're not. It says, I don't know why it says he's eating and looking for food. I'm so confused. You can't be both. Okay, we're getting our second bathroom built. Oh, look, we have a statue. How's the decor in here looking now? Oh, it's kind of green. We're using the Deluxe wallpaper. We're also going to need to adjust the plumbing for these new things. Okay, so how's it going to look? I'm going to go like this for the clean water. And then dirty water is going to come up here. You guys can build that at your convenience. Okay. Oh, we got the achievement Radical Trip for Radbolts traveling so much distance. We must be making diamond again now because that's what we're using the Radbolts for. Everyone's having a nice time in the fancy bathroom. These are running how much of the time? Oh, we should set these to be tuned also. Okay, so these are 6. So these should be a 6 now, and then the coal generators will go to a 5. They get tuned in like the right order. Okay. Going good. How's the diamond press going? It's waiting for more. It seems it takes 1,000 rad bolts for them to run the diamond press. I don't know if that changed or what. Thought it used to be less. Okay, and how are the guys over here? You guys need your critter condos rebuilt. Let's prioritize that a little bit. We had one overheat and break, so we're rebuilding them out of. Yes, I do like to use hotkeys. So you press P and then you pick what number you want. So my husband plays this game and he hardly uses the hotkeys and it drives me insane. The new printables. So you press H, it goes back to your printing pod. We don't have Mimolette yet. That could be interesting. We do have dirt. Okay, let's try adding a Mimolette. Hopefully no one eats it. Okay. We could add one in here. Oh, we're doing dirt in here. Let's... No, try it. We'll try a Mimolette here. See how it goes. Is this going to be the right temperature? Yeah, Mimolette likes it a little warm. Okay, I think we can probably turn off rad pills because we're not really going to the space anymore. So that's off for everyone, I believe. Nope. That was not off for everyone. Nope. Why aren't you cooperating? No rad pills. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Now you changed your mind? Okay, no one's taking rad pills now. If we see anyone green, we'll give them rad pills again. This is going to be Mimolette, or Mimica Bud. And that'll make these grow a little bit faster. I guess eventually we might want 3 because of how they cycle. I think it's every 5 cycles they make a new bud. A new butterfly. Or every, I mean, what is it? Life cycle length 5. Okay. And then the Butterflies last. Okay. Why was I thinking 15? I don't know. Okay, we're trying to keep up with ethanol, but struggling now. But we are making more polluted dirt. Okay, what's up with you guys? Still eating and looking for food. Okay, maybe we just attack this one and get a new one, because you seem bugged. Don't know. The feeder has food? No, the feeder does not have food. Okay, well, maybe we just need to put more food. This one, 400 calories. I don't know how much total they can hold. Let's make some more pacu filet. Half for Delicoth, half for the Jawbos. Okay, also when the pacu filet comes out, I want to see how long it lasts before it expires. Okay. So it only lasts like 2 days at most. And how much can they eat at a time is the next question. And why didn't it go in here? Because somebody took it by hand? Okay, now we're at 3 of 4. Yeah, the duplicate took the task. Okay, now we're at 4 of 4. Let's see how much one Jawbo eats at a time. Come on, guys, take a bite. Especially the one who's looking for food. There we go. He took a bite. We're still at 4 of 4, though. Are you guys both happy now? No, you're still looking for food. You have food. You have 400 grams and 300. Okay, interesting. Because you look more like you have 8 kilos than 4 kilos. How do these look? So it puts out 10 at a time, I guess? And then the rest is stored in the thing? So you must put out 4 at a time until it's eaten. I don't want to put all 200 because it's just going to spoil. I don't understand why he's looking for food and eating at the same time when he's obviously not eating. Okay, we're making diamond. We would like this to melt. How's things over here going? You guys should all be quite happy now. Okay, how's the air? 30 there, 100 here. Whoa. Getting toasty. Okay. Base. We're hoping these get filled, but it's going slow. Okay, May is hard at work making the blast shot. Good job, May. You have lit workspace? Yes. And you have maximum aptitude? Wonderful. Okay, no one did the drywall here yet. Okay, these are built. Oh, this is not quite built. Okay, 9 on those, please. So I set this wallpaper to priority 4, so we'll know they start to get bored when they do that. Okay, so rim. You're gonna connect there, you're gonna connect there. And then clean up some fragments here. We don't get confused later. How's the decor looking here now? Oh, that's not the right button. No, that one isn't either. This is the button I want. The decor in the bathroom is not fabulous. We can add some ceiling trim. But maybe we'll do the regular look. We don't have much room for ceiling trim. Could also change out the tile to granite. There we go. Fancy that place up. Okay, how's the star map look? Our rocket is on the way home. Okay, we put the mimolette in here and we're still waiting for it to grow. Okay. These are out of irrigation, that's fine. Should be on the way, yes. Dream journal, we have a little bit saved up, so that's a plus. You guys are not getting wood. How much wood do we have left? 133 tons. That's quite a lot. Just need to deliver it. And you are still being weird. Okay, I think we're just gonna attack you. You're bugged. These ones are all doing good. Yeah, they're doing fine. I don't know what's up with the other guys. Yeah, I guess he's kind of hard to reach because they can't actually get in there. Some leaves are still going up. How's food looking? A little bit of pacu fillet. You guys get that one? Okay. You guys apparently cannot reach him. How's this going? You guys finally built the stuff? Excellent. Bend this. Okay, can we please just reach it? How's the air in here is not fabulous. What minimum pressure do you need? 150? Okay, that's fine. I don't know if these guys need a minimum pressure. I don't think so. Okay, this guy is just hard to reach. This going. You excreted rest. A whole bunch of Pacu seem to have died at the same time there. Okay, how's space looking? Shift 3 is my space shortcut. Okay, our rocket is returned. Empty the storage. How hot is this? I don't think that's going to cook the algae. The algae can go to 125, so you're okay. You took something. You're full. Okay, I am going to take a quick break. And then Snowy's on his chair, so I'll set up the cat cam, and I'll see you guys back in a few minutes. Okay, friends, we're back. Snowy has joined us in his chair of choice. We're giving out pink petal balloons. Check skill points. Who got what? Pei, I think, was good. Hassan is fine. Abe, fine. Okay. Hey, Pudgelina. Good to see you. Welcome in. Okay. Okay, we wanted to add another oxalite or oxidizer tank to this, but it's probably fine. We do need to put more stuff in there. You guys are finally working on this. How's the blast shot looking? We're getting there slowly. Okay, critter starvation, a long hair slickster, that's fine. The long hair slicksters are kind of just overflow critters. New printables. What do we got? Building, digging, decorating. Ooh, glow stick though. Rocketry farming. No, I think we'll take nutrient bars. Okay, how are the Jawbos doing? Did we get that one? Okay, you are still eating properly. I don't know what was up with your friend. So, one of these guys was stuck saying eating and looking for food at the same time, and it was driving me crazy. You're taking Jawbo fillets? Yes. How did you get Pacu fillets down there? Just take them temporarily. You need to eat from the feeder to be happy, so we can't just leave it on the floor. I guess maybe it was like inside the Jawbo when we killed it? I don't know. That Jawbo had been bugged though. Okay, let's check on the diamond press. How much are we running it? We'd like to make a lot of diamond to get a lot of metal from space. Properties, 1.4% in the last 5 cycles. That's not very much. It does take us a long time to get rads though. Oh, this is making nice progress. We are trying to melt the frozen core rather than dig it, just because that'll give us twice as much water, and I just want to see if it's possible. I tried to do it once before, but I lost patience, and then I dug most of it. So it's kind of a personal challenge. I put a few temp shift plates in to help move the heat along. This end is up to 21, but this end is just barely above freezing. Oh, we melted a little bit more there too. I don't know if we should be doing another layer of temp shift plates here or not. They are very time consuming to build, but they're also good practice for construction. And then once we get over here, the liquid chlorine is going to evaporate. I feel like the further we get, the faster it should go. Okay. This is idle right now. Okay. Someday we would like to grow some Megaphron grains. I don't know why. We did want to build it, do it for food for George, but we got food for George figured out. We recruited George. These guys are making more crude oil for us, which we could pump eventually, but they're also making some petroleum. We need to get a good spot to pump that from, though. We have 2 leaky oil fissures that we're not using at all. We're making blast shot. We'll probably work on digging space. How's the blast shot going? Okay, so this is ready to go again. Okay, so you can hold 2,700 kilos. Can't remember exactly how much you can mine with the diamond you have. Oh, do we have a artifact? No. I want to say it's 10, but that doesn't seem quite right. So we might switch. Okay. This also has carbon dioxide, so we could put a gas cargo tank on. Possibly. Make it out of lead. We build that fast. And then, oh, we're gonna need gas cargo unloader for that. Okay, so move this over. We can put the unloader thing here. And then we'll probably just put it into a canister filler. I love canisters. Oh, we're working on the lemon wall now. That's awesome. No one's getting idle, which is also good. Check this again. So we still have our 25 tons of solid carbon dioxide that at some point is going to turn into gas. And then fish. No, that's not fish. This one's fish. Okay, you only have one in here right now. You have three. You have three. Okay. Sulfur's looking good. Okay, this is built, so buildings only, please. Okay, this is built, so you can launch. You're gonna go to this one. Round trip, please. I think whatever algae we had here is gonna cook. I don't know, it might be okay. The tile's hot, but it's not really transferring to the algae. Okay, so rocketry, I want the gas port. No, I get maybe it's in ventilation. Gas port, rocket unloader. Steel. I don't know if we're gonna need stuff. Do mesh tiles here. Okay, let's do it here. And we'll put a canister filler. And we'll take it like this. We'll make just canisters of carbon dioxide and then we can move them around as desired at a later time. Okay, so no one should be eating... No one should be eating... What's it called? Brad pills at this time. You can get over here and take all that, I believe. And that. We'll work on digging again, too. I'm trying to practice being more careful digging. We'll just take all the gas out and put it in the canisters. Okay, so we can also take that. Good. Okay. The 1 is over here. Looks fine. 2 is Paku and Jawbo's. You're fine. I don't know why you would say you're crowded when you're the only one in there. 3 is space. 4 is slicksters. Oh, someday this will melt. This is getting a little polluted water on it from the ethanol generators. And occasionally we're making oxygen and chlorine with the rust deoxidizer. So all the rust we're getting is from those Jawbos. Free again? Is this done? Not yet. This done? Yeah, we dug this stuff. Those. Oh. Like that. Yeah, I'm excited to see another meteor shower come in and see the blaster system working. But I don't think we're quite full on blast shot yet. You know, we could take this bit off. Bit. Even this bit. All that. We should probably go out telescoping with the other rocket. Do you have... Hey, Hamdu, haven't seen you in a while. Glad you're here. We're playing Oxygen Not Included today. I want to put a artifact module. Please. Oh wow, good job. This game is complicated to get started. And you're always learning. But it's pretty fun. I quite enjoy it. It's one of my all-time favorite games. Good. As long as you're not like getting the game over screen, you're doing great. Okay, so we can take off that. We're carefully digging to try not to have to build ladders. And this regolith is like sand and it falls when you dig it, so you have to be kind of careful. Otherwise duplicates get trapped. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you just have to try stuff. It's a good strategy. Okay, we can take out all those tiles. Ceiling collapse where? Oh, that's fine, I guess. Oh, well, okay, that is the entire gameplay loop. Distracted by one disaster and create another one. Like, so you're doing it right. Oh, you can't reach now. Okay. Interesting. Oh, you can reach from there. I see. And take out that one. Yeah, that is also a very, very common problem. Yeah, yeah. So the planet I'm on right now has the trait metal poor. So it just doesn't start with very much metal, so we are also struggling with that. So later on in the game, when you get rockets, you can mine. So we have a spaceship out here with a drill cone, and we're collecting igneous rock and aluminum ore and carbon dioxide to bring back to our planet. It doesn't get very much at a time, but it's better than nothing. So, yeah, good plan. I like it. I will have to catch you playing it sometime. Okay, so one of our projects is, one of our planet traits is also frozen core. So instead of having a magma biome, we have an ice biome down here. And I don't want to dig it, I want to melt it. So we're trying to melt it. Just for funsies. Just enjoying some me time sounds great. You deserve it. Yeah, so challenge is to melt the entire core. It started out like negative 140 degrees Celsius. And we've warmed it up quite a bit, but we still have work to do. We're also... Oh, that's unfortunate to hear. I hope your loved one knows that they were loved. Okay, you did eat from the feeder. So we had one of these fish that it was like stuck in a state where it was eating but also looking for food. Yeah. Yeah, that fish is huge. Okay, so this fish is pretty cool. So its food source is pacu, which is the small fish. So it's like carnivorous. So, and then, okay, so this fish is also cool because it eats the small fish and then it excretes rust. And one of the oxygen machines is possibly covered by my cat cam. It's called the rust deoxidizer. And it turns rust into oxygen, chlorine, and iron ore. So it's a way to get renewable metal. It's not fast, but it is a way. And since we're metal poor, we're doing that. Higby can have crops. Yeah, so the chlorine also... There are some uses for chlorine. There's a couple plants that eat it. And it can also disinfect stuff. So, we're not too worried about it. But yeah, this here is our system. Oh, who has an unreachable toilet? That's not good. Why was it unreachable? Yeah, there's so much to learn in this game. I am just coming up on 2,500 hours played. We'll probably get there next week. So I've played a little bit and learned a little bit, but there's always still new stuff to learn too, so new puzzles to figure out. Oh, we got the Mimica in here now, so these are growing. Let me put one down here. Yeah, I've heard of this game. I'm familiar with it. We added another bathroom today so more people could use the bathroom at the same time. We were starting to have some problems. And then we also got the Somnium synthesizer running today. And this is actually, I think, only the second time I started up the Somnium synthesizer. And it makes our duplicants really happy. So they get this maximum aptitude buff, which gives them minus 25% stress and a whole bunch of boosts to their skills. So that's pretty nice. You need like 6 dupes whose main job is sleeping, though. So. But yeah, it's good for their stress. And then we're also making diamond, which is something I don't always get to doing. But that's going fairly well. We're gonna need more phosphorite here. What priority are you? Okay, you're a 4. I think we're gonna put some bins here. Is that a chlorine geyser? I do have a chlorine geyser. Where is it? This one's a chlorine geyser. I'm just keeping it in an infinite storage right now. I'm not actually using it. This one's a hydrogen geyser or vent, and we're using it, we're feeding it to our power. This one is cool steam, we're getting water from it. And this one is sulfur, and we're using it to feed Sweetles for food. This is the bulk of our food supply. Oh, the orange one here is natural gas, and we're also using it for power. So natural gas, like really the only part you need is this pump here in a box with it. And then you just pump it to the natural gas generators. Like that's the most basic thing you need. Like a pump made out of steel. Okay, so I need to, more phosphorite over here. An auto sweeper. And power. So this, I'm going to take it off allow manual, and I'm going to put these on, first I'm going to put them on phosphorite at a 9, so people hurry up and bring phosphorite over here, and then I'll let the auto sweeper do the rest of the work. But yeah, a natural gas geyser is very easy to tame. One steel pump is really all you need. You can overcomplicate it beyond that. You can make it as complicated as you want, but that's the basic. Oh, chlorine, yeah. So there's a couple things you can do with chlorine. If you have the prehistoric planet pack, there's a new plant called the megafrond that eats chlorine and turns it into mega frond grain. And the grain from this works like sleet wheat, and so you can make a lot of really good foods with it. And the only thing this plant takes is chlorine. It doesn't take any other inputs. There's also another plant that'll turn it into salt, and then let me see if I can find one. There's a critter called a squeaky puffed, and they can also suck in chlorine and they'll excrete bleach stone. Which then you can put underwater, so the chlorine is basically stored as a solid underwater where it doesn't off gas. But you can also ranch squeaky puffs for meat, and chlorine is what they eat. So there's options for chlorine, and you can also use chlorine to disinfect stuff. Okay, so this is going to be a 4 now, so it'll go in here. So this is very radioactive. So if my duplicates go too near here, they get sick. So we're using auto sweepers to feed the wheezeworts. And then you need radiation to be able to make diamond. Building melted. Oh, that's not good. We'll change that to steel. We must be getting a copper meteor shower. Yeah, doesn't say. Meteor showers, not enough data. Well, we might have to rebuild some stuff out of steel. Okay, we just got hit by a meteor shower and our buildings are melting, so that's not good. We set up meteor blasters, but we don't have enough ammo for them quite. So we're gonna start having problems. And these come in very hot. Yeah, it's 200 degrees. But this also brings copper, so that's really good, because we are low on copper and we have more buildings melting. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're just gonna rebuild them out of steel. Maybe we're gonna rebuild the whole thing out of steel. Not ideal. Okay, so if you want to zoom far out, you do Alt-S, and that puts it in screenshot mode, and then you can zoom out. It also, like, hides the the user interface. So, I know there's a mod that lets you zoom out also. Yeah, we're having a lot of problems here. Copper, like any of the metal meteor showers hits really hard. Gonna have to repair stuff. Dig stuff out. The regolith came in, it's at 80 degrees right now. It's hot stuff. So we need more ammo. Okay, we need to hire another person to make blast shot, and we might need to put in a second, like, station. So, not ideal. Take that out, too. If we had had more meteor blasters with ammo, so the green dots here indicate whether they're full or not, and the ones on this side are full, but the ones on this side are empty, so they didn't fire. They didn't protect us. So the hot meteors hit and a whole bunch of our stuff melted. Okay, can you dig this, please? So we have 33 broken buildings now, because meteors also damage ladders. Who's idle? Okay, you're not idle. Sometimes my game tells me people are idle when they're just sleeping. Oh, and we have building entombment. This needs dug out too. Yes, you're queued up to be dug out. So hopefully we can get that fixed before the next meteor shower. Okay, check on all our stuff again. Okay, we're trying to melt the frozen core for funsies. This has phosphorite to feed the wheezeworts. 2 is our fish. Okay, so you can also set like bookmarks on your map. You do control and then you can use the number keys. And control and a number key sets the bookmark, and then shift and the number key goes to the bookmark. So I set a bookmark for each of like my various projects, and then I can go around and check on them. Okay, you are happy. How much? Okay, you are satisfied. Could you use the critter fort, please? Hi, Julie. I learned about the bookmarks from Julie. She's very wise at oxygen not included. And then 3, nope, not, oh shoot, I just set this as 3. Okay, we gotta reset. Base is supposed to be 3. Control 3. Yeah, Snowy. Boy. He's a big floofy. He is very chill when the kids are at school. He doesn't, I don't force him to come in the office, but he does like to sit in here with me when it's chill. So I would say maybe half the time he's on. But during the summer, he did not want to be on. Okay, 4 is Flickster's side. These guys look good now. Okay. So 2 is our fish. Okay, why aren't you using the fort? Can Fries not use the fort? Not sure. Melting the core. Oh, that's bookmark number 1. It's going good. We're making progress. I think the further we get, the faster it's gonna go. And then we're also sometimes, if all our cool steam vents are dormant at the same time, we're shipping water from here to the base. We have 3 cool steam vents. So it's going. We're gonna have a little carbon dioxide bomb over here in a few minutes. But we're prepared with the slicksters to consume it. We just had a meteor shower. Not all our meteor blasters had blast shot, and it was a copper meteor shower, so it broke and melted a bunch of stuff. Which is not ideal, but it's okay. And we're space mining for more metal. Yeah, so the cool steam vent is cool enough that it won't run a steam turbine on its own, basically. Because the steam turbine needs to be 125 degrees. Yeah. A hot steam vent comes out at 500. I do have a hot steam vent. It's near the core. Oops. I have a hot steam vent here, but I haven't opened it up yet. But it emits the steam at 500 degrees. So... yeah. So what I did for the cool steam vents, so I put them in a box. I put a pump in here to vacuum it out, but now that it's vacuumed out, I don't use it. I just put a switch on it so I could turn it on and off as desired. And then we have a pump, and then I have the AquaTuner steam turbine combo with radiant pipes in here to condense the steam so it's liquid form. And then it goes to my base as liquid. And I just duplicated that 3 times. You could like make a liquid lock and not leave the pump in, but I was being lazy and pumps are cheap. Yeah. Another good source of water is if you have a geyser like this, you can have a saltwater geyser, a regular water geyser, a polluted water geyser, or a cool polluted or a cool salt. And those make water also. We only got 1 of these on this map though. Usually you get quite a lot more. So, and then we are using the cool steam vents for water, the salt water, and then we're also using the water from melting the core here. So if you dig the ice, you only get half the mass, but if you let it melt, you get the whole mass. So letting it melt gives you twice as much water in the long run. But this is also Oasisse, which starts out very hot. So letting the core absorb the heat kind of neutralizes it. Oh, that is very accomplished. Nice. Last week, I helped my dad replace the spring on my garage door that broke, and then the automatic, like the garage door lifter mechanism wouldn't work at all, so you had to lift it by hand, but because the spring was broken, it weighed like 1,000 pounds. But the spring was $150, and so my dad and I fixed one at my old house, and the wrench he was using to wind the spring like flipped off and hit me in the arm, and I had a bruise on my arm for weeks. But my new house, they call it an internal spring, and apparently it's much safer. So, but we got it done. That was like, I don't know, 15 or 20 years ago when it hit me in the arm, but it was not fun. So I stood very far back this time. But it would have been like $1,000 to have a repairman come look at it, and the spring was $150, and the literal hardware from the hardware store was like $3. So I'm much happier that we fixed it ourselves. My dad's pretty good at construction type stuff. Okay, what other building is entombed? This one. Okay, we're gonna get undug eventually. Yeah. I replaced the motor in my Roomba one time. That was kind of exciting. So we're working on replacing the automation wire because the lead automation wire melted when the meteors hit. Okay. So how are my fish doing? This baby fish, I don't know. It doesn't seem to be using the water fort. My fish seem to be bugged a little bit. We might need to have just one per and extend it. Oh, yeah. We'll end this and make space for more fish. So this is our only source of renewable iron. And so if we want to continue making steel, we need more Jawbos. I think two... Let's see. You lay an egg every... Why are you cramped? Go in your thing. You lay an egg. You lay 2 eggs every 3 cycles, right? Yeah, 2 eggs every 3 cycles. So each one of these, the 3 Pacu feeds 1 Jawbo. Okay. So we can just double our capacity. Our seacomb leaf is still going up. And our polluted dirt should be going up because we're making ethanol now mainly for the function of making polluted dirt. Okay, our wallpaper in here is done. That's nice. We want to get another tidying person so we can extend this. Okay, so how's that gonna look? Cobalt. Put it here? No, we have to go over 1. Okay. Then if we want a lamp and one of you can be lead. But this also needs to come this way. Kind of messy, but it'll work. We need to get another person that has the pyrotechnic specialty, though. Should be good. Then you'll be able to reach? I believe so. Yes. I want to make sure we keep up on the blast shot. So ideally I would ship the cobalt from the volcano straight here, but we don't really have enough metal to be running long shipping lines like that. Okay, our sleepers are doing good. How's the core looking? And how's our mining rocket doing? It should be coming back soon, I think. Oh, we're having a long autosave. Oh, are you on round trip? You are. Okay. You're on the way. This has not melted any more stuff yet. In the process. I'm excited to break this open. And then diamond looks good. Yeah. Okay. And then how's the fishies? Okay, we're extending the insulated room. So we want to make sure we keep these critters all the right temperature. So this section is going to be about 40 with the Sweetles and the Pacu and everything. And then the base section with Pips and Drecos and Bristle Blossoms and stuff is going to be about 25. The Sweetle area, we haven't actually set up a cooling loop yet because it has been staying the right temperature on its own. That's fortunate. And then we also put all these machines on the 25-degree cooling loop just to keep them from overheating. So we're making more ethanol. That's good. We are refining slime because it gives us polluted water, which we can use to grow reed fiber. And reed fiber has been like one of the trickiest resources for us to accumulate. Yeah. Good luck with that. Unreachable toilet. I think they were all just being used. We might need to add more bathrooms even. I think we have at most 7 people on a schedule now. Oh, we should rearrange a little because this one has 8. This one only has 5. So, bubbles. Go on the schedule. Okay. This one has 7. Okay, so 7 is like our most crowded schedule, and we only have 4 bathrooms. What are the little black creatures? Okay, these are Sweetles. They, so you have to have the spaced out expansion pack to get Sweetles. They eat sulfur. They can also, Sweetle, okay, Grub is an evolved Sweetle. Grub, okay, so a Sweetle eats sulfur and excretes sucrose with sugar. A Grub can eat sulfur or sugar and it excretes mud. And then you can process the mud to separate it into dirt and water. And Sweetles and Grubs can also pollinate plants, which gives them this little sparkle and makes them grow faster. And these plants, the grub fruit gets fertilized by sulfur also. I don't know if sulfur as an element is in the base game. But we picked these critters as like our main meat source because we have the sulfur geyser, so it's renewable food. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. So if you have a magma volcano, you can get renewable food for hatches, but the planet we're on has no magma at all, so yeah. Yeah, it probably came bundled with something. I have Don't Starve together on the Switch, and my son and I have tried to play it together, but that's where my eyesight is so bad that I can't read the words from the couch. So if I could play it on, so I might have to get Don't Starve on the computer so that I can see the words. My son and I are currently playing Core Keeper together on the computer. Oh, we have a vole. I think we're going to eliminate you. Voles eat regolith, dirt, and metal, iron, and then they like puke up tiles, and they can be really tricky. So voles, some people like them because they will lay eggs even if they're crowded or cramped. I do not like them, and I like to kill them. They also give you a ton of meat. Oh, that one only gave 800. The regular voles, so that was like the evolved version, but the regular voles give a lot of meat. We'll sweep that at a 9 so it goes to the freezer. Oh, and you're back. So we got igneous rock and aluminum ore. We're going to empty the storage and it'll just drop on the floor and then the people can bring it into the base. I put this gas port rocket unloader and it's unloading the carbon dioxide to canisters. I got a mod that does an auto drop with the canister filler. So you can slide this bar to empty it manually, but I just got a mod that does that for me so I don't have to micromanage it as much. And we also got an artifact that we'll remove. One of like the end game goals is study 10 space artifacts. So that's our second one. 10 different space artifacts, because I think we've studied a couple of the same one. Yeah. So base game, I think pips are spaced out. I'm not sure. But the base game ones I have Drekos and Glossy Drekos, which are their evolved form. And then I have hatches. I'm doing just regular hatches. So this planet star Oasisse has so much sand. I had like 4,500 tons of sand, so we're feeding them sand because that's so plentiful. Oh, okay, the cat thing. Yeah, pips are the cutest. Okay, the cutest critter in the game is the cuddle pip, which is the evolved form. It's pink. And when it hugs an egg or it hugs a duplicate, it makes little hearts. So it's the cutest thing in the game. Also, if it hugs the duplicate gets reduced stress. So that's my favorite. It's also my daughter's favorite. She's 7. And then I have slicksters over here. They eat carbon dioxide, so they're good to have like near the bottom of your base because the carbon dioxide sinks. So these guys are being very efficient though and not letting any carbon dioxide accumulate. Yeah, they're cute. Okay, how's our melting going? We have not made any progress. My dad is texting me news articles about dog dancing world championships. Like, I didn't even know that was a thing. Okay, so let's check. That is important, yes. Okay, so one Jawbo is good, and the other Jawbo... Are we both happy now? Okay, we had one Jawbo that was bugged out for a bit. So, critter condos and water forts, and there's also like a flying fort for flying critters. They're really cool because you can put one extra critter in the ranch without them getting upset, or you can have them at not an ideal temperature and they won't get upset, so it helps keep them happy. So I really like critter condos. And they get that little plus cozy buff. Okay, so we wanted to extend this. We still need to build a little more there. And then the temperature in here is 20. This is getting a little cold even. These need to be above 15, and you guys like to be above 10. Okay, so it's fine still. What temperature do the Jawbos like to be? 0 to 60. Aku. 0 to 60, and Seacomb. Oh, okay, so we have quite a temperature range here. Yes, they're cute, but they're also very useful, so I like the critter condos. I always try to include them. We're almost done extending this area. We do still have building entombment, which I guess you're going to get to eventually. Hopefully before the next meteor shower. Okay, and we have new printables. We're looking for a person with the tidying interest, but it's not going to be you. You're a farming interest, so we'll take lime. I don't want to take any bionics right now. There's a bionic booster pack which adds bionics. They take a lot of power. Instead of eating food, they eat batteries. Yeah, you do need more slicksters, Miss Julie. I saw your base yesterday. It did have a lot of carbon dioxide. Mine, I have a 25-ton solid carbon dioxide bomb that's going to explode at some point. And then we also have liquid carbon dioxide over here. And we have this open carbon dioxide geyser. But this geyser only feeds like, I calculated out, it's only like 1 or 2 slicksters. Not that much. Getting close to melting through. I originally opened this up. I was like, oh yeah, it's negative 55. It'll warm up the core. But instead it just froze all the carbon dioxide as it came out of the geyser. I'm gonna check on the rocket. We're still emptying. Yeah? Okay, that's still going. It is coming out. I also want you to analyze the thing. This guy is upset about irrigation. That's fine. Put another mimlet here. I'm just checking all the things. Okay, this is done being expanded, so let's close on this side and then we'll open here. I think I'll have to leave these tiles insulated. Well, I could build under them and then change them to granite. I don't know. It's probably not worth it. We're using the dropper ranch for Weedles, but they were getting like too many up here that it could never separate off just one, so we added another drowning chamber at the bottom. Okay, how are you guys doing? You're happy? Both are happy, I believe. One's satisfied, but it should use the fort, the water fort, and then get happy again. Okay, well, we could, you know, we could actually build more than just, okay, well, the limiting factor here is going to be how much food we can provide the regular Pacu. We could feed them extra seeds. Right now I'm only feeding them seacomb leaves. This guy should, like, jump down in here, and then the door will close and drown him. Convert him into meat. Okay, so now we're on buildings only. We're gonna take out these tiles and these tiles so we can extend. And then we're going to try to duplicate this so we have more critters over here. Okay, we love building entombment. I don't like it. Can we prioritize? Do this faster, guys. Then no one wants to repair those either. We might not have the obsidian to repair them. No, we have 9.6 tons. Taking a long time to get the stuff out. This is toasty. I guess we'll just keep digging this a little bit at a time. Dig all that. Dig all that. That. And how's melting going? Not really going right now. Are there eventually diamond? We're making slowly. We only have 2 wart seeds. If we get another 2, we can make another row, so it goes faster. 2 is fish. We did not take these out yet. 3 is space. Looks fine. We're draining carbon dioxide very slowly. We're using the gas rocket port unloader. And then we're just putting it into canisters. And then I have the canister bottle filler auto drop mod, which basically just slides the lever for you. How's our blast shot looking? Are we getting full? Almost there. And we're digging here. Okay, how's the base look? Looking lovely. We should probably put some wallpaper in the bedrooms. Drywall. Maybe the polka dots in the bedroom? I like the polka dots. Probably doesn't need to be a priority 5, but... we could put some statues in those last spots. I think we have one more small room after this. We're also still looking to hire another tidying specialist. Okay, so statues. There, there, and there. And then we can put molding on also. Oh, we'll use fancy bug garlands because I think they're cute. We'll do a corner piece in the corner. I think those give a little more decor. Where's the corner piece? Corner trim, bug garland, granite. Do the corner pieces give more decor? This gives +5. This gives... Okay, so no. I don't know why I thought that. Wishful thinking, maybe. Okay, haven't finished this building entombment yet. When they build the wire, it'll automatically dig out the stuff. That needs dug. This I haven't done yet. Okay, let's dig all this bit. I think we can reach everything. Yeah, we can also dig that and this. I think we need to stand on that to reach there. Long autosave. The dig puzzle. Well, I'm practicing. Usually I ladder like the entire map, but then that causes lag problems. So now we're doing the dig puzzle. some parts we laddered, but this part, like, we're not in a super rush to dig it out, so we'll do the puzzle. How's our cooling loop doing? 31. A little toasty. Oh, you could reach that from the bottom side. Interesting. Okay. So they need to come back here and dig some more. We need to dig that before... Once we get this one off, we can dig all of this and all of this, I think. The one is melting. You're at 0.4 degrees. That's at least a positive number. 2 is our fishies. Okay, nobody took these out yet. What are you guys doing? Three is space. 4 is slicksters. 31 dupes. Well, this is more than I usually take. But Leo suggested we do the sleep machine, which we got 6 people dedicated for that. And I found a few like really good operators and ranchers while we were looking for our 6 sleepers. So I felt like we needed enough for the sleep machine to be worthwhile. Build that eventually. Yeah, usually I stick to more like 16, but peer pressure, man. Yeah. So, I don't know, you know, it's fun to try different stuff. I think, like I said, I think this is only the second time I did the sleep machine at all. So, and we have 9 million calories in our freezer, so it's fine. We are going, so we have oxygen generation for 32 duplicates right now. We will need more electrolyzers if we're going to have more duplicates after this. How's our carbon dioxide looking? You guys are still looking for food? You have a little carbon dioxide. How's our solid carbon dioxide? It is still solid. And this is... It's not melting yet. If someday it will, I'm sure. So we don't have renewable gold, and we don't even have very much gold. So for oxalite, I'm not using the oxalite refinery. I'm using a couple Alveo Vera for our rocket oxidizer. Eventually we can switch to liquid oxygen, but that's also a bit of a pain to set up. Okay. We get that building entailment done? No, we did not. And this is taking forever to get the carbon dioxide out. I guess it does half a kilo per second, so it's going to take like 10 cycles to empty that. Interesting. And then you finally opened up. Connect through. Then we can see how this is going to look. I guess let's put the doors. Then tiles. One. Oh, I guess just at the ends, really. This, we'll probably do airflow tiles on this side so we can extend if we want. We need some mesh also. Yeah, Leofar is the unsung clay ambassador. Oh, who has unreachable food? Oh dear. I think if we dig here, we'll be able to get back. Maybe? No. Okay, dig here. Come on, man. No navigation. Okay, you can go now. Thank you. New printables. We're looking for a tidier. None of you guys. We will take copper. That's lovely. Okay, we're putting the polka dots in the bedrooms. So in the cosmetic blueprints, I got 2 new balloons this week. I got petal glitter and I got the shovel balloons. So that was very exciting. Those are my favorites. What was I doing before that guy got stuck? Two each on this side. Yeah, 2 is crazy. Very happy about that. We're also going to need water forts. And sweepers. And conveyor loaders. So much stuff. We actually might not need this at all. But this one, airflow maybe. I am happy with the Jawbos because they're our source of renewable iron. Because we did not get an iron volcano and we're metal poor. And I haven't seen like an asteroid or anything that has it yet. And even our teleporter planet doesn't have an iron volcano. It has another cobalt and a gold, but no iron, so if I want to keep making steel, that's my option. I'm not sure I would pursue Jawbos for food, but I am interested in iron. We still have a lot of ladders broken. We also need to work on some of these. So, is this melting yet? No. What are you beeping about? Okay, 2 is our fish. We're working on that. 3 is space. We're also working on that. This is almost empty, and then we can send it out again. How much do you have now? I would prefer to send it back here because it's all solids, which is just easier. Okay, are we working on this ever? No. You dig out that stuff, please? How about like a 9? Okay, what else do we need to dig on here? And how can we do it without getting stuck? I think we can dig all that. But if you stand there and fall down here, we have a problem, but please don't do that. Yes. Do those ones first. Try not to fall. We can't reach that. Oh. If we dig that, we can. No, we can't reach. No, we can reach that. This is no. It's gonna melt. We get this dug? Okay. Those are good now. We made all the wires, the automation wires steel. Bunker tiles are a reasonable temperature. Okay. 2 is the fish. How's this going? No one's working on it? Of course not. We need conveyor receptacles for the comb. Then we need sweepers for these. You guys are happy? Yes. Okay. We're gonna need a lot of rails. Okay, so a rail, oh, we can't go through there. Okay. So a rail through here. Need those. Nope, not there. Okay. Then a rail here is going to take stuff out. Dump in here. We can come like this, I think. Okay. We're also going to need to put water in these, which is going to be annoying. How's melting going? And what's the temperature over here? We're still 21. That's holding pretty stable. We have a little less than half an hour yet today. The kids have an early release day from school again, which apparently we just never go to school. Okay, you have unreachable toilet. I think we have one too many suits docked, so undock one. And what's up with you? Irrigation, that's fine. You guys are making a lot of phosphorite. Fine, I guess. We do need phosphorite to keep the wheezeworts going. Yeah, we're doing a mass sweep. But it's on a priority 1 and they have other more important stuff to do. And they're not doing the more important stuff like making my Pacu farms. Come on, man. We're gonna need power wires. These can be lead. Connect. Okay, what's in here? Extra seacomb leaves? That's fine. We're gonna double our rest production. How's the melting going? It's probably not made any progress. It's like a watched pot never boiling. Okay, 3 is space. Space is looking good. Are you empty now? You are. Okay, so this time I would like to go to this one again. Launch. Hopefully nothing melts. Okay, looks fine. We replaced some stuff with steel. Bunker tiles should cool relatively quickly. Okay, we are sending... I can see the blast shot on the conveyor rail. Are we loaded to the end? I think we are, so maybe we'll start accumulating some. Some of these need a little bit of repair. How many do you have in you? Oh, you have steel for the repair. 1, 2, 6. And how many does the next one have? That one also holds 6. Okay. So they should start piling up on the line, which will be good, because then they can get more ammo during the meteor shower, which is the problem we had last time, is it ran out during the meteor shower. So dig that. Those. We can't get there? Why not? Oh, something melted here maybe? So that should work. Okay, home. We'd like to get another... We set up a second blast shot maker. We should probably copy the priorities. So we'd like to get another person with the pyrotechnics skill so we can make the blast shot faster. I don't think one person can quite keep up. And then food still looks good. Yep, it's all deep frozen. A little bit stale, but that's probably from them taking it out to eat and then it getting put back. We only have one dream journal right now, but we do seem to be keeping up. Does this show how often it runs? No. Okay. You guys are like not building this. Oh, you're building it now. Great. Okay, we need fish releases. And then once those are built, we can put in the feeders. What else do we need? We need some way to get the Kaku fillet to the Jawbos that are in this cell. We're building this now, that's good. And then we're also going to need water in here. How are we going to do that? Get there. And I guess we can just run it from here. I don't want to plug it in quite yet, though. Just build the pipe. Okay, you are like squished weirdly. I don't know. I don't like these 2x2 critters. They do weird things and get stuck in tiles. Some of the 1x1 critters get stuck in tiles too, though, so. Build all my stuff. Okay, we need so this is working right now. Right now, this is going to the base, but what if it drops it down here? How do I feel about this design? I don't know yet. It's not perfect, but it's functional. Still aluminum. Oh. Then printables. Cooking, operating, but a Ludite. Like Ludites. Okay. So let's check skills. Abe, and just stay where you are. Son is good. George, have a construction. I think everyone's pretty caught up. Turner can have suit wearing. Okay, my opinion on the fish design is that it is working, but it's kind of spaghetti. I'm sure it could be much better with refinement. Okay, yeah, that's fair. I don't want to set the critter releases quite yet. Take you out. Okay, also extra Pacu fillet can go to the base for now. It doesn't need to go to the thing that doesn't have any fish in it. I mean, I kind of just made up this design on the fly. So it's not optimized by any means. It is functional where we're at. I also want to sweep the floor here and get those water bottles out before I seal that in. Yeah, I mean, I've made a few fish tanks before, so always learning from my past mistakes. Okay, yeah, we can reach this. I especially want you to get the water bottles out of here, because we're going to seal this in and then they're not going to be able to come in here again. These could be ladders though. So cancel that mesh tile and cancel this mesh tile, and we'll just take out one at a time. Just a sandstone ladder's fine. And this insulated tile can go. We're running very low on copper, so we're going back to the copper ore mining site in space, but not ideal. I guess these water bottles are gonna fall also, so please keep them. Okay, you guys are still getting maximum aptitude? You are. I do have the rocket set up to go there. I've just been distracted by other stuff. Niobium would be a renewable metal. Can I use it as metal ore? Well, maybe tomorrow we're going to the magma planet. Because we are hard pressed for metal ore right now. That's why we're expanding our ranches here to get twice as much iron. We have basically no metal. We started out metal poor, and every time we build a shipping line, it takes like all our metal. And we're running out of metal to dig. We dig a little more up here. Speaking of digging. I guess I'll just do 2 at a time. We should be able to do that too. Why can't you reach up there? There's more stuff melted. Okay. Not. The ice here is melting. 500 tons? Wow. Okay, I think we're going to the magma planet tomorrow. Let's check on our ore. You're not really melting yet. What's the temperature? 0.4? Someday. Who is the fish? Okay, we have about 10 more minutes. And then I have to get kids from school. School schedule is extra complicated this year. My son has the first... So every Wednesday he has early release, and the first Thursday of each month is early release. Have I made accidental refined phosphorus? Have I made accidental refined phosphorus? I have. A whole 12.7 kilograms. I don't know what is with this weird schedule. They didn't have, like, no school on Monday, no school on Tuesday, early release Wednesday and Thursday. Tomorrow's like the only normal day of school this week. Crazy. What are they learning? That's an excellent question. So I found out yesterday that the reason... Okay, so his homework is basically any classwork he doesn't get finished in class. The reason that he's not finishing his classwork in class is because he has 3 tabs of Cookie Clicker open on his school computer. So I'm about ready to ask the school to ban Cookie Clicker. Our duplicants are so happy now that we have the sleep machine running. Okay, let's lock top doors. Yeah, the laptops provided by the school, I think, are kind of a new thing, like since COVID. I mean, I do think it's good because, you know, not every family can afford to have a computer at home, and it's important to learn the skills. But, man, 3 tabs of cookie clicker at once. I'm a little irked. Like, so I'm kind of old. I'm in my 40s. When I was in school, like in the 90s, there was like one classroom had computers, and like all the classes would like take turns going to the computer lab. And that was like a special like once a week thing. I remember we learned to program in Pascal one year. Close this. We'll close one at a time so they don't get stuck. But yeah, now every student gets assigned a Chromebook starting at kindergarten. They do have like LTE internet on them, because some kids, you know, their families don't even have the internet at home. So it is nice that they kind of level the playing field with internet access for all the kids. You know, there is some useful stuff on the internet. This tile needs to go. Okay, so we are probably going to need one more Jawbo incubator. Turbo Pascal. I think that is what we learned. Also in the 90s. I remember there was like a little turtle and you had to like make it move around to draw stuff. Oh, I don't really want to use iron for this. Can we use aluminum? Oh, that was logo writer? Okay. Well, that's what we did. For some reason, I thought it was Pascal. Visual Basic. I know we had that at home. My dad was always, like, he's like a hardware engineer, but he was also always really interested in that stuff. I mean, I think my mom actually taught us like some really basic program in like BASIC, like not even Visual Basic, just BASIC in DOS, like before we even learned any programming in school. But yeah, no visual at all, just BASIC. Like, I live in Silicon Valley, so that's like, I don't know what all the jobs are here. My dad was a hardware engineer, and my mom so she started out as a geologist studying volcanoes, but then volcanoes actually have some chemicals in them that are really toxic if you're pregnant. So when she got pregnant with me, she stopped doing that job. And then she started just like writing manuals for the hardware my dad's company was doing. And then that company ended up making about half the chips in all DVD players. So it did pretty well for itself. It just recently got sold. Yeah. And then my dad and my brother like never, so he took a bunch of college classes, but it never actually added up to a degree in anything. But he and my dad do startup stuff now where they just write code and engineer stuff for, they don't even get paid money. They just get paid stock options. Like they could get paid money if they wanted, but apparently they don't choose that. Okay, so I want one more. Okay. Where am I going to put this? I need one more incubator. I move this a little bit. If I move this here, can it reach? No. If I take out that ladder, we can probably reach. Take out that ladder. Still have broken ladders, that's fine. I don't know if we're going to be able to finish this before I have to leave today. I'm going to be in my car and driving in 6 minutes. So, I'm not hopeful we're going to finish this. I'll try to at least remember what we're doing for tomorrow. Oh, that can't go there. Can you go there? No, you can't reach the stuff on the floor then. I guess we have to take out that trap. Move it somewhere else. Probably don't need 2 traps. But I'll just put one over there. Deconstruct. I will try to remember what we're doing tomorrow. We're also looking for another tidy person. Oh, I think we're gonna take shine bugs. We have 2. So this is gonna move one here. Yeah, that's fine. We need power to move. And deconstruct. You can be a tile. I guess we can put this here. Oh, gonna work. Does this need to be down one? Okay. You wish you could have Oni on your resume. I mean, you could try it. If I move it over one more, I don't think it'll see. What tile does it need to see? Yeah, it needs to see the left. Okay, so Jawbo are probably going to get in here and make problems. We need to deconstruct this. No, I can't make a horizontal door and lock it and build stuff on it either. Okay. Okay, so we are going to save and find someone to raid. I'll see you guys at 9 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow. I don't think Julie has started streaming yet today, but I recommend watching her later. She usually starts around 3 p.m. Pacific, I think. Okay, who are we gonna raid? We'll raid Redneck again. He apparently is doing multiplayer Oni. Yeah, redneck is who I was thinking too. Great minds think alike, friend. I'll see you guys 9 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow. Thanks for joining me today.